Wow, I see so much so fast, so quick. Sometimes it just hurts. Man, it hurts. Y'all been through some hurts. And y'all been through the battle. I mean, y'all fought hard. And sometimes you feel like you lost, but you didn't lose. You did get through it. I mean, that was a major, major thing. And even at times where you felt like, you know, it'd just be easier just to turn and walk away right now. Just give it all up. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm just a pain for everybody right now. I don't want to be a pain for anybody anymore. But you hung in there, and the Lord brought you all the way around and out. And even now, you feel like there's a need to run. The Lord said the running's coming to an end because there's going to be nothing to run from. And that's what's so important, because things are going to begin to settle down and begin to level out. Every time you think you just about got a handle on it, everything's going good, something jerks the rug out, everything falls apart. God said, enough is enough. I'm going to put a stamp on it. And the Lord said, nobody's going to touch it this time. Nobody's going to rock it. Nobody's going to take it away. The Lord said, when you start building again, it's going to build and build and build and build. There will be some changes come, but it's not changes like you've had in the past, because change is almost hard to even deal with right now. Any more change is just too much for you, girl, I know. And you're tired. You're worn out. And y'all don't want to see any more change come. But you would like to have things much better than they are. But you also learn a great value. Stuff doesn't give you nothing but headache. So lighten the load as somewhat you have. But even as you know, it's not the stuff that matters, it's what you have and what you possess. It's yours and yours only, that makes all the difference. There's some things that will begin to change. It will give you what you've been looking for. And even as you have health, as you have even the measure of things that give you joy, there's still a lack of the measure of happiness you deserve and that you need from one another and to be able to have in your own life. Your life has been upside down too many times and you just can't be poured out anymore. So God's going to cause it to gel. It's like the advertisement, I don't know why he shows me this. You know how they boast about their blaster. You turn it upside down, it falls out, it's free. You know, I don't want it anyway. But, you know, it's kind of like that. God's saying, they're going to be able to turn it upside down. Nothing's going to fall out. It doesn't matter what happens from this point on. Nothing falls out. In other words, you lose nothing. Everything's up from here. Because you worked, you built, you lost. You worked, you built, you lost. Every time you come up the ladder, you get knocked down a little bit. Is that right? Am I right? I know we haven't talked in how many years? Several. But God knows what's going on. He knows what you've been through. But enough is enough. And He's going to begin to give you not only the happiness that has been missing, not only the joy of being able to have something, but yet not be possessed by the stuff. But He's going to give you the ability to be able to move in a direction that will give you identity. Because all your identity's been on where I work, what I do. But your identity's going to change. Because it's going to be in who you are and who you do for that will make all the difference. Because as that identity takes on a totally new form, people are going to see you different. You're going to see yourself different. You're going to see things change for you in so many different varieties that will give you the ability to be able to feel like getting up in the morning, sticking your head out the door and just hollering for joy because of the way you feel. Because there's been times you get up and boy, it's just like, oh God, it's morning. And you're going to get up and say, great God, it's morning. A total different attitude, totally different change. Because of the way you will feel, because of the way things will be done. Things will begin to fall in place for you. Because you've had all kinds of visions of grandeur. And it feels like that maybe you're a failure because those didn't work out the way you are. But God has something that's better. It's just that you've had to go singing all the way around the full circle to get there. But the time is coming very soon where you're going to see that you're going to touch the lives of many people. They'll start out young, But when you are old, and they are your age now, that you are now, you will find they will be there for you, and they will be your reward, because you will see what you sowed into their life, that they will demonstrate in their adulthood, that will give you bragging rights about those children who I give unto you. And the Lord's talking about a mass of people, massive young people. And when they come to you, they're going to look to you for a lot of different things. And they're going to tell you a lot of things they've been through. And the Lord said, you're going to have the ability to be able to walk them through and out of that. And you're going to see that deliverance ministry working through you, because y'all have been touched in it. You have been wrecked in it. And God says, you know what it's like, and I'm going to give you the power over it. And the Lord said, you're going to cast it out of it. And you're going to free them of it. Whether it be drugs, whether it be depression, whether it be suicidal thoughts, whether it be immoralities. The Lord said, you'll see it. I'll tell you what to say, and it will fix it just like that. And they'll never forget, because they'll feel like they can, if they leave you, they're going to lose it. They'll lose what they have. The Lord said it'll take you longer to wing them than it will be to get them. Because when I send them, they'll come in thinking there's no hope, but they will be fixed. And my word will do the work through you. Amen. Okay, so are you in the ministry still? No?
I'm just kind of hanging out.
Well, you know God's talking about youth ministry. You know what he's talking about. But he's talking about it on a totally different scale. He's talking about something very radical. Because you're going to have to reach people, or be put in a place where you reach people that would not walk through the doors of the church.
Right.
So they're coming in a different way. But they're getting fixed, and they're coming to you for more than just to hear the word. And when they get that touch of God in their life, they're going to relate it directly to you. So you have to spend your time, don't worship me, worship the one that worked through me. Because it's easy to get them to where they want to look to you as their guru. Amen? How you doing, girl? You look good. You really do. You really do. Y'all looking great. I mean, they don't age. You know? That's not fair. Really, y'all
got bigger.
Well,
all the way around.
no, y'all. Well, that's prosperity in some countries, you know. We get shamed for it in America.
Now, the Lord has been good to us.
You know, blessing. I thank you for letting us come.
Thank you for coming.
Oh man, we were